Hello dosto, welcome to Chalaki Read Between the Lines. We all know that this film has taken the proverbial bull by its horn, yani ki box office bhai, and entered the subconscious of not only the Hindus but a very large section of Muslims as well. The immediate question that comes to everyone's mind is whether you are angry enough to scream genocide, murder at the top of your lungs, or you are the silent majority who really doesn't care all that much, or even better, believes that the official report states the number of killings not even a tenth of what has been reported in the movie. Again, for a movie made in less than 10 crores and with a marketing budget of less than 5 crores, with Anupam Kher in the lead to have surpassed 200 crores and could easily reach 300 as we speak. Well, I'm not taking any sides because in Chalaki you have to read between the lines. But you must have guessed the movie by now, Kashmir Files. The fact is that the story of Kashmiri Pandits needed to be told. The fact is that there were people of other faiths, Christians, Sikhs, who were killed too. And in some way, I guess this film is trying to depict the pain of all families. I spoke to a few of my Kashmiri friends and it might be interesting to know their reactions. A Kashmiri Muslim friend in his 40s doing business in Mumbai has been deeply disturbed by the reactions of people post the movie. He says Kashmir cannot be known for these massacres alone. He feels sorry for what has happened and that Kashmir has been always caught up with separatists fomenting trouble, the leaders who will do anything to get the majority on their side, and then the Awam, the people who suffer the consequences. To say that Kashmiris wanted to kill the Pandits is erroneous, but it's true that the killings did happen. Another friend, a Kashmiri student in his 20s, says that his life has become a living hell with everyone bullying him and people like him and students like him and calling them terrorists or murderers and facing the anger of some hotheads. He says he was not even born at the time and has grown up believing in India as his country. So why is he being targeted? So I went to a Kashmiri Pandit, a teacher in his 50s, and asked him about his opinion on the movie. He said that he had heard some horror stories at the time and was a teenager then and escaped from Kashmir. He felt that although violence is not the answer, the story of Kashmiri Pandits is as true as the sun that shines in the sky and the water that flows in the river. He feels the resolution lies in rehabilitating the Pandits back into their homes. I'm a Hindu, neither a Brahmin nor a Kashmiri, and I feel strongly for what had happened back then. When I watched this film, I cannot lie and tell you that I wasn't very moved, even angry at times with the way the bodies were being paraded. But when I came out, I thought to myself, what was the story about? Was it to malign the community or the people who carried out these heinous crimes? Was it to make me aware that Kashmiri Pandits had been wrong and nobody noticed? Was it to revolt now and randomly kill anyone who doesn't agree with the film's ethos? Or no, wait, blame all Kashmiri Muslims and attack them today? Was it to feel sympathetic towards the displaced Pandits and appeal to the powers that be to do the right by them even now? Someone would say a little bit of all. I am fairly certain that most people would agree that the story needed to be told, and kudos to the movie producers to have shown it. But one hopes that the result of this is not just vendetta bearing, angry, misguided men just resorting to the same tactics that have been condemned in this film. Our PM says all Indians should watch the film.
और इसलिए इन दिनों आपने देखा होगा कश्मीर फाइल फिल्म की चर्चा चल रही है और जो लोग हमेशा फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन के झंडे लेकर के घूमते हैं वो पूरी जमात बौखला गई है पिछले 5-6 दिन से और ये फिल्म का तथ्यों के आधार पर आर्ट के आधार पर उसकी विवेचना करने के बजाय उसको डिस्क्रेडिट करने के लिए एक बड़ा मुहिम चला है आपने देखा होगा एक पूरी इकोसिस्टम कोई सत्य उजागर करने का साहस करे उसको जो सत्य लगा उसने प्रस्तुत करने की कोशिश की लेकिन उस सत्य को न समझने की तैयारी न स्वीकारने की तैयारी है न ही दुनिया इसको देखे इसके लिए उनकी मंजूरी है जिस प्रकार का षड्यंत्र पिछले 5-6 दिन से चल रहा है मेरा विषय कोई फिल्म नहीं है मेरा विषय है कि जो सत्य है उसको सही स्वरूप में देश के सामने लाना देश की भलाई के लिए होता है। उसके कई पहलू हो सकते हैं। किसी को एक चीज नजर आती है, किसी को दूसरी नजर आएगी। जिनको लगता है कि ये फिल्म ठीक नहीं होगा, अपनी दूसरी फिल्म बनाए, कौन मना करता है? लेकिन उनको हैरानी हो रही है कि जिस सत्य को इतने सालों तक दबा करके रखा, उसको तथ्यों के आधार पर जब बाहर लाया जा रहा है और कोई मेहनत करके ला रहा है, तो उसको पूरी इकोसिस्टम लग गई है, पूरी इकोसिस्टम लग गई है। और ऐसे समय जो सत्य के लिए जीने वाले लोग हैं, उन्होंने सत्य के खातिर खड़े होना उनकी जिम्मेवारी होती है।
I agree with him, but our expectation from our PM would be to find a solution for the Kashmiri Pandits to be resettled in their homeland without evoking hatred from Muslims and without any violent means to achieve this. Hawking or selling tickets for a movie is why the paid media exists, isn't it? And the fact that the NDA has been in power for the last 8 years have also not borne any fruit. So, less posturing and more constructive action. What say?